Stan, before we go any further, before I show you my latest setup, you will see images in the background of swastikas. So if you're offended by swastikas or symbols of the Third Reich, please turn off now. You're still with me? Right, so this is my final, and I think my most accurate mannequin. This is my East German border guard display, and he has the drum magazine pouch, which is full. It's actually full of a wooden one, which I made myself. Makarov pistol holster, which is just stuffed with a bit of wooden stuff at the minute. I don't have a DIAC or replica to put in there. The limitations of this mannequin is he's not as stable as some, so the PPS 43 is down by his side. Signal light, binoculars aren't probably 100%. DDR sports badge and celebration badge from 1986. That's probably not true to the period I'm trying to go for. I was trying there to get my wife's iPad up and running so I could show you where I got a photograph of two fellas probably in the early to mid 60s. They are dressed near enough like this. The only difference being they don't have a signal torch on, they do not have the binoculars on, they don't have the 1986 friendship celebration badge, anniversary badge, simply because it was the 1960s. But I do believe it is a DDR sports badge they've got on. They both got, well, the fellow looking at the camera's got sunglasses on. They look like a serious pair of customers. Their collar buttons are open at the top. I'll try and put a link in, but I wouldn't hold your breath. And both collar patches are black. And I believe, I stand to be corrected, that was a thing until the mid-60s when they changed them over to these sort of uniforms. And they do have their helmets. They have their PPS 43s across their body that way. And they do have the helmets on their person. Now I do have two M56 helmets, but it's just this mannequin, I made the legs myself. It is tied to the wall, but I don't want it falling over under its own steam in the middle of the night, so I try and keep the weight down to a minimum. And also it's in a corner where I sit when I'm watching my YouTube stuff, so it's a bit bulky having the helmet on as well. But it's the nearest that I've got to doing things properly, which is very unusual. So you see he's got the jodhpurs and jack boots. And if you're wondering about the wall behind, that is my German propaganda wall. There are World War I posters, World War II posters, and East German posters and flags, just to, represent the country through the century. I say, if you're offended, it is only for historical purposes. So, this is Stan. See ya.